In a bid to want to offer quality service to you when it comes to investing into the city of Abuja, we brought you two strategic ways you can make money off the Abuja real estate market since the introduction of the new land reform. And these two set strategic ways you can make money off the Abuja real estate market is both the short-term land banking and the off-plan investment. Because as we already know, you can no longer own a land for more than 2 years when it comes to investing into the Abuja real estate market. Now, the short-term land banking basically means you holding the land for the duration of 2 years and below. And by that, you have to invest strategically into upcoming locations when it comes to investing into the Abuja land administration. Now, the other way you can be able to make money off the Abuja real estate market is through the off-plan investment strategy. I have introduced you to a lot of off-plan investment when it comes to investing into the Abuja real estate market. But one thing I have failed to do is to tell you how well this strategy works with a lot of investors and their investment goal when they want to invest into the Abuja real estate market. Now, the off-plan strategy, the basic definition of the off-plan strategy is that you are buying a house before it is built. Therefore, you are buying the idea of owning a house in the city of Abuja in a particular location. Now, whether you trust the developer or not, at the onset of the development of that very structure, the idea behind off-plan is that you are buying the vision of owning a house in a particular location, whether it is a one-bedroom apartment, whether it is a two-bedroom apartment, whether it is a three-bedroom apartment. Now, both sides, both you as an investor and also both the developer, they have a role to play in the fruition of bringing that said idea to life. In terms of you as an investor, the idea is that you are able to pay the money within the specified duration between the agreement between you and the developer, and also the developer is able to deliver that said house based on what he has promised from the onset of introducing that very estate to you. In this third video, I'll be giving you the benefit of off-plan and also defining what the term off-plan investment means when it comes to investing into the Abuja real estate market. My name is Alefune David and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable and sustainable real estate investment opportunities in this very city. With the introduction of the new land reform to the Abuja land administration, like I stated earlier, you can no longer own a land in the city of Abuja for more than 2 years. And with this comes certain problems for investors who want to be able to land bank for a long period of time. I'm talking about 3-5 years respectively. But with the introduction of this very land reform to the Abuja land administration, it's now not help investors into investing for the long term. And the solution we brought to you as investors is that you are investing into the boundaries of the city, and also you are investing into off-plan investment where you can be able to hold that property for as long as you want in terms of investing into off-plan development projects inside this very city. And the definition of off-plan, like I stated earlier, is that you are buying into the idea of owning a house in this very city, and it is left for the developer to be able to fulfill the promise that has been made to you from the onset of introducing that very estate to you as an investor. There are several benefits to investing into off-plan investment as of this very moment, but right now the drivers of growth when it comes to the off-plan investment strategy is that one, with the introduction of the new land reform, a lot of people, they are now going into off-plan development, therefore causing the said city to develop at a very, very fast pace. Secondly, is that the population increase, note emphasis on the word rapid population increase, is one of the drivers of off-plan development in this very city, because the more the population increase, the more people are needing more housing. Therefore, you as an investor, you are creating the leverage, or you are tapping into the leverage of creating rental income unit that can be able to give you cash flow for a long period of time. And with you diversifying your investment into off-plan investment strategy, you're able to tap into that said secret sauce and be able to maximize your returns on your investment. Now, let's go into the benefit of off-plan investments. The very first benefit a lot of investors get when they are investing into the off-plan investment strategy is that they are staying ahead of the inflation curve. We all know right now in Nigeria, not just in Abuja, that whatever goes up, it takes time for it to come down. So in reality, when you're investing into the off-plan investment strategy, you can be able to key in at the lowest amount and then be able to maximize and staying ahead of the inflation curve. I have given a story on how we started the project sometime early 2024, and then we started building that house for a client when a bag of cement was selling for 3,000 naira. And as at the point of us getting to the roofing level, a bag of cement was selling for 11,000 naira for one bag. And the strategy that we use in making sure that that said house is delivered to the client in the specified duration given to that said client is that we buy our materials very early, and then we are maximizing on that said strategy to be able to raise the house to a good stage before we now go back to the market. But not a lot of developers know how to execute this strategy. And for us, we place this as a priority in making sure that we deliver quality and also we deliver in due time. The second benefit to investing into off-plan development is the capital appreciation. As a company, we are now shifting into the realm of being able to tap into that secret source by gaining cash flow and then be able to maximize on cash flow by the rapid increase in population right now in the city of Abuja. And with the population comes more demand, and with more demand comes the appreciation of off-plan development as they are being built. We have a project in Kiami that at every stage of building that very house, investors who invested into this said project got a 2 million naira capital appreciation at every stage of building that said house, from the excavation level to the delivery stage. And one thing I can tell you for a fact is that at every stage, these said investors, they are allowing their money to work for them. Another benefit of investing into the off-plan strategy is that Abuja currently has a housing deficit. And therefore, if you are tapping into that said secret source, you can be able to maximize your returns on your investment. Because I can tell you for a fact that day by day, people are moving into the city of Abuja, creating a leverage for you as an investor. The third benefit investors have when they are investing into the off-plan investment strategy is they have payment flexibility. Now, in one of our recently launched estates, we have payment plans of up to 18 months. Therefore, you can make a down payment and be able to spread your payment across 18 months, creating a flexibility for you as an investor to be able to maximize on the flexibility we have created in terms of investing into our Havana group, which is currently displaying on our screen right now. And this flexibility comes with a lot of advantage to investors because they can create the space needed for them to breathe when they are investing into our project. Therefore, they are not pressured. And you too can tap into this advantage that we have created for you as an investor and be able to own an apartment or own a home in the city of Abuja and pay within the duration of 18 months. Another major advantage that the off-plan investment strategy plays for a lot of people who are not really active inside the city of Abuja is that it eradicates a lot of processes for you. Therefore, from the process of you contacting an architect to contacting an engineer to contacting a builder and all the professionals needed in building a house, we have helped you to eradicate that type process and just go straight to owning a home. And therefore, it creates a lot of opportunity and also create a lot of advantage for you as an investor. Very recently, I was having a conversation with a client who is from the UK, and then he was saying that he prefers going for the off-plan investment strategy than just going for land, where after he has purchased the land, he will now start to contact architects and all of the professionals needed in erecting a building structure. Lastly, the advantage off-plan investment plays for investors who are looking to play the long-term game is, of course, the long-term investment. Now, when you are buying into off-plan investments, the delivery stage of that said property determines how long you can be able to hold that said property. Right? Currently, we have our properties that are set at a 12 months, 14 months, 16 months, and also 18 months delivery period. Therefore, even after the said property is handed over to you, you can be able to hold that said property for as long as you want and then allow the location of that said property to develop, therefore giving you a resale value after capital appreciation that happened to that very property, creating a long-term investment range for investors who want to keep the property for as long as they want. Another major importance that off-plan investment holds to investors is that they can play with the interior of how they want the house to look. Therefore, during the construction stage, you can tell the developer that this is what you want. Therefore, you want an open plan kitchen, you want a 3-bedroom, not a 2-bedroom, and something like that, right? It creates the opportunity for you to be able to play with the space as you want as investors. With the advantages also comes the disadvantages. When you're investing into off-plan, like I stated earlier, not a lot of developers know the right strategy to employ when it comes to building off-plan investment in this very city. Therefore, you have to be very, very cautious with developers that you are going to do off-plan investment with, and then they have to be very credible in terms of delivery that very house. If you are really interested in investing into the off-plan investment in this very city, then do try to reach out to me on the number right on your screen. As you can clearly see, displaying on my screen right now is our newly launched estate called Havana Grove, and this is our blocks of flat option comprising of our 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, and also our 3 bedroom apartment in this very estate. And you can secure your unit for yourself right now at the pre-launch level. If you want to get more information of this very estate, then do try to reach out to me on the number right on your screen. Once again, my name is Adefune David, and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunities in this very city. I'll see you on our next video session. Until then, stay safe.